You know, it's actually been a very long while since I've made a dedicated like Xenoverse 2 discussion video, but this feels so special that it's absolutely necessary that I make one. So, a few minutes ago, we finally got a brand new trailer for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, as we all know, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 has already been confirmed. We know the game will be releasing next year. We also know that with Xenoverse 2, this next DLC that we're getting is going to be the final DLC. Once this releases, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is done. After 10 years, it'll finally be complete. Now, we did get new information with this trailer. We get to see a bit of what's going on with Fu. He seems to be really corrupted with the power of the ultra super villain, if you will. So, the thing that I'm really surprised about when it comes down to this DLC is what's going on with Supreme Kai of Time. The reason why she's actually utilizing the power as well, albeit it's definitely something that's out of her control because she's an ultra super villain, right? But we also get to see a bit more of like Goku and his resolve in this situation. We don't have a name for whatever form Goku is using, I guess. Like, the only thing that would make sense to me would be like ultra superhero. It literally is the only thing that makes sense. But I think the most important thing is the fact that we finally have a release date for this DLC, and it's significantly sooner than we all think. The DLC is going to be releasing on July 8th, which means that in 5 days, less than a week, we will finally be able to finish Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. We'll be able to experience the end and see what they have in store for all of us, and I'm really excited for it all. But not only that, we're going to be getting new info every single day leading up to the release date, which means that tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that, we should be getting new info, and then obviously the day after that will be the release. And of course, I will be covering all of that on my channel, like frame zero, once we actually get access to all of that. But one cool thing that I noticed is normally when it comes down to DLC, the characters release at the exact same time as the story. But apparently this time, that's not the case. We're getting 2 new characters. We're getting, well, in a sense, if you will, the ultra super villain form of the Supreme Kai of Time and the quote unquote ultra superhero form of Ultra Instinct Goku. And they're releasing respectively on July 6th for Supreme Kai of Time and July 7th for Ultra Instinct Goku, which doesn't happen ever. We usually get these characters on the release with the, story. So knowing that they're actually releasing early is kind of crazy. Not to mention, I think that there's actually 2 more characters that we're going to be getting because if you guys look at, I'll have it on the screen so you guys can actually see it too. But if you guys look at the image, you'll see that we're getting all sorts of stuff, right? For example, we're getting 1 extra mission arc, which is obviously the new story. We're getting 2 parallel quests, which is a lot less than I thought it'd be, but that's fine. We're getting 4 new moves. We're getting 6 costumes and accessories, 4 super souls, 1 new stage, 8 loading screen illustrations, and then we have 2 spots with question marks that show July 4th and July 5th. And I can only assume that that's going to be tied with the characters. That would also mean that there's a good chance that, again, July 4th is tomorrow. I'll just put it like that, right? July 4th is tomorrow. If those are characters, we're getting the first new character tomorrow. So I'm so excited, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I really am. I've waited for this for so long, right? Because when it comes down to new characters, the only 3 that I noticed when it came down to the trailer were obviously Supreme Kai of Time in an ultra super villain form, Ultra Instinct Goku in the quote unquote ultra superhero form, and then Fu, right? Because Fu gets a brand new form. And with that form, I would be very shocked if it wasn't playable. Now, will that be the form that we get access to on July 4th? I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't. So maybe it will be, maybe it won't be, or maybe the next two things that we're going to see starting tomorrow, maybe it's something outside of characters. Who knows? All I know is I am very excited for all of this, man. It's so weird. Like, this is such a bittersweet thing, you know? Like, and I've said this plenty of times, and I will continue to say it all the up to the DLC actually releases. I've been covering Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 since day one, right? I was the first person like in the world to get like the all Ultimate Attacks videos up for you guys to all see, even though I forgot to add Super Saiyan Team Gohan. Anyway, but like I've been with this game for so long, right? You know, I've done the story mode since day one. I've done parallel quests, I've done PvP, like I've done Hero Coliseum. Like I covered multiple versions of the game. I even got rank 1 in the world on the Switch version of the game. And I think on the leaderboards, I'm like number 8 or number 9 on there to this day. Like, I love the Xenoverse series, right? I generally do love this series a lot. So, knowing that Xenoverse 2 is officially coming to an end in less than 5 days, oh man, it's so bittersweet. But I am excited to see how this journey will end, because obviously the results of this DLC are going to lead us into Xenoverse 3. So it seems like based off of what Supreme Kai Time said, she wants to be able to use the power to be able to, you know, protect the timelines and all that stuff. But obviously it's an ultra super villain form. So more than likely, it's not going to be a good thing. You completely loses control. So we really don't know how that's going to turn out. We get to see Beast Gohan, we get to see Orange Piccolo. Like, we know it's going down, right? Like, they're like building this up as like this grandiose final battle. And I'm excited to see exactly how this entire journey is going to end, obviously leading into Xenoverse 3 so that a new journey can begin. But that's my thoughts on it, man. That's my thoughts on that new trailer. I am very excited for this. Like, I can't wait for the new characters to drop. I can't wait for the new story to drop. I can't wait to see like how the story is going to end. I can't wait to see how all this is going to tie into Xenoverse 3 and so much more. And I really do hope that the last two like question marks are going to be characters that we're going to get access to, you know, in the game, right? For like a total of 4 characters, right? Because they didn't even say the total amount of characters. Well, they technically just show playable characters on the left, but they could always add more. So we'll see. But I do want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.